welcome to the Social Connection. It's your program about social media news, the trends you talked about, the videos you shared, and what new changes social media companies offered its users. I'm Preeti Tiwari, and with me is Shreya Upadhyay.
Thanks, Preeti, and hello and welcome everyone. We are back with yet another edition in which we'll take you through the top trends, the latest news, and everything that kept social media platforms busy. But first up, let's take a look at what we have in store for you in this edition.
Talkathon with hashtag Ask on Accessible India held.
Netflix launches in India, plans start at 500 rupees per month.
SBI launches new mobile app on banking services.
Well, let's start with the top stories now. Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities has launched Accessible India campaign or the Sugamya Bharat Abhiyan as a nationwide campaign for achieving universal accessibility for persons with disabilities. Now, this week, a talkathon with hashtag Ask on Accessible India was organized by the ministry to answer disabilities-related queries of people. Take a look.
Union Road Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari held a talkathon on road safety, detailing government's initiatives on road safety. The government is now focusing on black spots in the country's roads where fatal road accidents take place the most. Treating black spots with road engineering interventions has been identified as one of the priorities by the Union government to reduce road fatalities. Rupees 11,000 crore has been earmarked in the next 5 years to fix such spots across the country. The national capital will be the first city to get a share of the Central Road Fund to fix 10 black spots which claimed 84 lives in 2014. Accident black spots are defined as road locations with relatively high accident having higher concentration of road accidents. The Central Road Fund will now allot finances to deal with such black spots. The centre has launched a website where people can share information about black spots and improve construction of flyover and underpasses. The Road Transport Minister also expressed hope that Parliament will soon pass the Road Transport and Safety Bill, which has a number of steps to minimize road accidents. Earlier last week, an accessible physical environment benefits everyone. Measures should be undertaken to eliminate obstacles and barriers to indoor and outdoor facilities, including schools, medical facilities and workplaces. These would include not only buildings but also footpaths, curb cuts and obstacles that block the flow of pedestrian traffic. Working towards this part, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment for Persons with Disabilities is rapidly going to expand its accessible programs that will make life of specially able people easier. Capital, Social Justice and Empowerment Minister Thawar Chandra Gehlot and Secretary Love Verma this week came on Twitter to answer disabilities-related queries of people. A talkathon was organized where people came on Twitter and sent their disabilities-related queries using the hashtag #AskOnAccessibleIndia. While detailing the government's welfare scheme for the specially able people, the minister told that in next 2 years, 100 buildings in 48 cities across the country will have the disability-related facilities. In response to question asked by Twitterati, Gehlot said that in the next phase of the scheme, government will include buildings in districts and tehsil levels also to make it more friendly for disables. 75 railway stations across the country will be equipped with disabilities-related facilities till May 2016. These facilities will expand the scope of tourism as well. The minister also told the government is working on a bill with disabilities and it can be introduced into Parliament in the next session. Various ministries take talkathon series in collaboration with the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting as an outreach effort to communicate directly with the public on Twitter.
Netflix has officially announced its entry into India and 130 other markets in Asia, the Middle East and Europe. The India pricing is virtually identical to that in the US, where Netflix's internet video streaming subscription rates range from Rs 530 approximately per month to Rs 800 per month approximately a month for 4 HD screens, including a free 1-month trial. Take a look.
Netflix is now in India. The online video streaming company said that its catalogue of TV shows and movies is now available in 190 countries, including India, which has the world's second largest population of internet users. Much of the added consumption is from streaming video and music. In India, Netflix needs to sign up for its service to help offset slowing subscriber growth in the US. It will have to compete with a host of services in India, including Airtel's own Wynk music and video streaming app, which subscribers get for free. In India, the plans start from 500 rupees a month and go up to 800 rupees. Ultra HD content is also available, but only in the Premier plan. People can opt to get the Netflix streaming service to up to 4 screens. Local and international content will be available at a click of a button. Netflix will also focus on developing its own content and nearly double the number of original shows to 31 from 16, its chief content officer Ted Sarandos said recently. Netflix has also announced their partnership with DreamWorks to expand its global partnership. The only issue we see with the service is the broadband speed in India. Metros such as Delhi, Mumbai and Bangalore do have good internet speeds, but most parts of India still suffer with low broadband penetration. This can be a challenge for the company to hold a firm ground in India. Since its launch in 2007, Netflix has expanded globally, first to Canada, then to Latin America, Europe, Australia, New Zealand and Japan.
Love. It's two people connecting with 4 other people and aliens.
Well, next up, State Bank of India launched a mobile phone application that will enable its customers avail a range of services without visiting the branch. Now, this is a self-service app and will enable SBI customers to avail a range of services and obtain commonly sought information without visiting the branch. Union Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister also launched the Crop Insurance and Agri-Market mobile application for the benefits of farmers last month. More details in this report.
State Bank of India, or the SBI, the country's largest lender, launched a mobile app called State Bank Samadhan for its customers. The app provides customers with information on various products such as deposits, advances and tax-related details. It also comes with an equated monthly installment or the EMI calculator. This is a self-provider app and could permit SBI customers to avail quite a number of offerings and achieve generally sought records without visiting the branch. This is a great initiative from State Bank of India as it will be more useful for its customer, especially senior citizens. The app will provide information about deposits, advances, internet banking, mobile banking, EMI calculation, SBI branch, ATM locations, SBI holidays and give direct access to various mobile apps like SBI Freedom, SBI Anywhere, SBI Buddy and SBI Quick. Features of the State Bank Samadhan app include facility to the customer of State Bank of India, non-customers to call the specific branches, controllers for any query, issue. With this app, customers can generate housing loan and education loan interest certificates which will be sent to their email ID registered with the bank. Account statements for the last 6 months can also be requested through this app. Customers can also register their complaint through this app and can track the status of resolution of these complaints as well. FAQs including relevant videos for deposits, advances, ATM, internet banking, mobile banking and mobile wallet are available for customers' convenience and imparting knowledge. Meanwhile, Union Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Radha Mohan Singh also launched 2 mobile apps for the farmers in New Delhi. Mobile app called Crop Insurance will help the farmer find out complete details about insurance cover available in their area, and mobile app called Agri-Market Mobile can be used by the farmer to get the market prices of crops in the mandi within 50 km radius of the device and other mandis in the country.
Well, we are heading for a short commercial break. We have lots of interesting stories coming up. Stay tuned and keep watching DD News.
Now the national news channel of India, live on your mobile phone. Get the news on the go. Watch top videos, get the latest news and continuous news on your mobile phone. Download DD News app now. Visit the Android Play Store, search for DD News, download the app to your phone. Get the power of information at your fingertips. DD News. Only news, complete news.
हर दिन बदलती खबरें, हर पल बनती नई सुर्खियां। खबरों की रफ्तार के साथ हर दोपहर दुनिया की ताजा तस्वीर। दोपहर समाचार रोजाना 2 बजे सिर्फ डीडी न्यूज पर। सुर्खियों की भीड़ में अहम खबरें, असल मुद्दे जो डालते हैं आपकी जिंदगी पर असर। दिन भर की हर बड़ी खबर का बेबाक विश्लेषण, सच, सटीक, संपूर्ण। न्यूज नाइट सोमवार से शुक्रवार रात 8 से 10 बजे सिर्फ डीडी न्यूज पर।
Welcome back. You must be familiar with the top trending topics of the week, but here's a quick wrap of the trends that rule different social media platforms.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched a number of initiatives to support the country's startups, including a 100 billion rupee fund and a string of tax breaks for both the companies and their investors. India, which already has a handful of new generation success stories, is seeking to encourage more cutting-edge technology and other startups, supporting new businesses in a country which badly needs to accelerate a still sluggish economic recovery and create millions of jobs as the workforce expands. India, with a rapidly expanding population of internet users, is seen as one of the world's fastest growing startup hotspots. The National Association of Software Services Companies estimates the number of new companies launched in India grew by 40% in the last year. Pioneer-era drama The Revenant led the Oscar nominations with 12 nods, including Best Picture, while gritty action movie Mad Max Fury Road landed 10. The Revenant and Mad Max Fury Road will vie with The Big Short, Bridge of Spies, Brooklyn, The Martian, Room and Spotlight for Best Picture, the top Oscar award. The Revenant landed a Best Actor nomination for Leonardo DiCaprio, Best Director for Alejandro Inarritu, and Best Supporting Actor for Tom Hardy. In the Best Actress category, previous Oscar winners Cate Blanchett and Jennifer Lawrence return to the race this year. The Oscar winners will be announced at the 88th Academy Awards ceremony hosted by comedian Chris Rock. People in southern and northeastern parts of India celebrated Harvest Festival with great zeal and devotion on Friday. The Harvest Festival is known by the name Pongal in Tamil Nadu, where residents worship the local gods by offering prayers and observing fast, among other forms of celebrations like cooking mush, porridge, curd rice, poli, payasam, sesame dishes, among others. Northeastern state Assam celebrates the festival as Bihu. Residents burn hay and wood as part of the festivities. Music and dance are other essential components of the festival. Pongal or Bihu is celebrated as Makar Sankranti in northern India. The World Book Fair that started on 9th January 2016 at Pragati Maidan, New Delhi, was concluded on 17th January. The fair houses a string of books that span across all possible genres. From children's books to crime fiction, the World Book Fair has it all. This year, the theme of New Delhi World Book Fair is Cultural Heritage of India. The theme pavilion seeks to emphasize on the philosophy, knowledge, traditions and multilingual literary practices, which have shaped the culture and civilization of not only India, but have impacted the same beyond the boundaries of India for thousands of years. Legendary British rock star David Bowie, who framed hits such as Ziggy Stardust with daringly androgynous displays of sexuality and glittering costumes, has died, aged 69, after a secret battle with cancer. Mourners laid flowers and lit candles beside a memorial to Bowie in Brixton area of South London, where he was born, and tributes poured in from some of the biggest names in music, including the Rolling Stones, Madonna, rapper Kanye West. He shot to fame in Britain in 1969 with Space Oddity, whose lyrics, he said, were inspired by watching Stanley Kubrick's film 2001: A Space Odyssey while stoned.
Moving on, an Indonesian artist's enclave blends art with modern technology to woo tourists and boost the economy. By adopting augmented reality technology, the artist's enclave of Dago Pojok has become the latest attraction in Bandung, a city located 140 kilometers from capital Jakarta. Augmented reality technology, which has rapidly grown since 2010, is not new to the world, but it's a first for Indonesia. More details in this report.
A community of Indonesian artists is using technology to promote its mural, with hopes that this will attract tech-savvy tourists and boost the local economy. By adopting augmented reality technology, the artist enclave of Dago Pojok has become the latest attraction in Bandung, a city located 140 kilometers from capital Jakarta. Most of the murals in the area are scannable through a smartphone app, Indonesia in Your Hand, which allows visitors to understand the creation process of the artwork.
Ini buat wisata sebenarnya.
I'm here for a tour. I found out about this village on the internet and I think it's really nice to have augmented reality technology in here. This kind of technology is really useful for tourists from overseas, especially those who are not familiar with this city.
Augmented reality technology, which has rapidly grown in 2010, is not new to the world, but it's a first for Indonesia. The German town of Neunen has been using a similar technology to introduce the works of Vincent van Gogh, who used to live there. At Dago Pojok, they began implementing the technology in November after the app company offered a collaboration.
Kenapa kita pilih mural? Karena mural adalah
Murals are the way this creative village expresses itself, so we decided to implement augmented reality technology on these murals. This village is probably the world's first augmented village. At the same time, we hope to increase the number of domestic and international visitors, so the profit, especially in culinary and handicraft businesses, will increase. It will also help the economy of this creative village.
Ekonomi kreatif di kampung ini jadi naik.
The company is currently cooperating with the Indonesia's Tourism Board to create a nationwide service to promote tourism. Other than Bandung, similar projects are up and running in well-known tourist destinations like ancient city of Yogyakarta and resort island of Bali. Rehmat Jabaril, the brain behind the project, says the adoption of the app is in line with the core values of the local artists.
Kita sangat terbuka dengan nilai-nilai.
We are open to traditional and modern values. We emphasize the importance of tolerance and constantly combine our culture with Western culture.
Tradisi kita yang toleran.
In Bandung, there are now creative areas like Dago Pojok, and the local government hopes to replicate the project in all 30 districts of the city in the next 3 years.
Di setiap kecamatan
In 2018, every district in Bandung City should have their own creative village.
Sudah ada kampung wisata kreatif.
Earlier this month, Bandung was designated as a UNESCO Creative City of Design and is set to be included in the year's UNESCO Creative Cities network, along with Budapest and Singapore.
Well, we're heading for a short commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more on the other side. Stay tuned.
ब्रेकिंग न्यूज की रेस से हटकर
खबरें कुछ अच्छी भी हैं,
खबरें जो बढ़ाएंगी हौसला और विश्वास,
उम्मीद भरी खबरें जो लाएंगी मुस्कान। गुड न्यूज इंडिया।
सुर्खियों की भीड़ में अहम खबरें, असल मुद्दे जो डालते हैं आपकी जिंदगी पर असर, दिन भर की हर बड़ी खबर का बेबाक विश्लेषण, सच, सटीक, संपूर्ण। न्यूज नाइट, सोमवार से शुक्रवार रात 8 से 10 बजे सिर्फ डीडी न्यूज पर।
Now the national news channel of India, live on your mobile phone. Get the news on the go. Watch top videos, get the latest news and continuous news on your mobile phone. Download DD News app now. Visit the Android Play Store, search for DD News, download the app to your phone. Get the power of information at your fingertips. DD News. Only news, complete news.
Welcome back to The Social Connection. While partnerships between automakers and Silicon Valley companies on self-driving technologies are taking center stage at the Computer Electronics Show held in Las Vegas, small startup tech firms showcased their wares at CES unveiling ahead of floor opening. Take a look.
Virtual reality technology captured the imagination of visitors at the 2016 Consumer Electronics Show, which opened in Las Vegas, Nevada. Virtual reality or immersive multimedia reality replicates a specific environment and allows users to interact with another world different from reality. Among all frontier technologies out of this world, virtual reality has become one of the biggest tech trends in recent years. The show is famous for the release of thousands of the latest tech products. It is called the World's Fair of Innovation. Around 200,000 people are expected to visit the CES venues this year. While the traditional tech titans like Sony and Samsung are introducing new technologies, startups, social media companies, and Chinese businesses are also attending the show. More than 50 companies, including Samsung, Intel, and Dell, are showcasing their latest VR devices at CES event. Intel unveiled a device which enables a user to draw pictures through coordinated body movements. Nikon exhibited a new video recorder which combines VR and three-dimensional technologies. The innovative recorder captures 360-degree images through its 8 cameras and can also record 3D videos to immerse users into a virtual world. Known as the World's Fair of Innovation, the annual CES exhibition is famous for offering a first glimpse of thousands of latest tech products. Around 200,000 people are expected to visit the venue before this year's event ends on Sunday. Chinese companies are present at CES not only in greater numbers but also in a wider product spectrum from phones to televisions. Another one of the hottest topics here at the CES is auto tech, which each year has grown by leaps and bounds.
And now it's time to see all the feedback that you sent in on Twitter, Facebook and YouTube. Well, this is the end of our show. Continue sending in your feedback and comments as you always have on ddnews.com, @gmail.com, on our Twitter handle ddnews live, our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel.
Well, yes, we hope that you enjoyed the show as much as we did in presenting it to you. And before we sign off, we leave with an interesting video. See you again next week. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye-bye.